This is the URT. Welcome to the URT. You are the URT. Big up the URT. Smash the like for the URT. Subscribe to the URT. But take care, people. We're here. I hope you're good. Take care. It's for later, but I hope you're good now. Let's be having you. Preview Brighton tomorrow, people. Preview Brighton tomorrow. We're having it. Anyway, we're here to discuss, preview the game. We're here to discuss Amorim'S presser. We're here to discuss the obsession with journalists and some in the fan base about these has-been strikers, these elderly pensioners. Like, we've not tried that route before. But all of that is coming up after this, people, after this. Who are we? People, get in the comments with a live poll. Can we beat Brighton tomorrow? Can we make it third game in a row? Can we be free? Free! I wanna be free to climb up that table. Can we climb that table, people? Can we do it? Please smash a like. Jamie Wayne! Jamie Wayne is back! Oh, Jamie Wayne is back. Jamie Wayne is back. Jamie Wayne, we were worried about you. We didn't see you for a couple of shows. And we're worried about you, pal, because we thought you've been on the hot sauce, if you know. Yeah, man, I'm back with this manager bullshit any longer. I can't back this. Jamie's back, mate. Took a break from streams. That's why I've missed a few. Big up to you, Jamie Wayne. Big up to Jamie Wayne, man. Chief resident, mate. Chief resident. Big up to Jamie Wayne. Man's always about. Big up to you, Jamie Wayne. Don't fall for this manager scrap. No two wins ain't enough to sorry. He needs to win tomorrow and the next match after that if he wants a new contract. He ain't earned it. 3 years, no chance. 100%. He's not earned nothing. He ain't earned anything. Not really will hit tomorrow. The reality will hit tomorrow. Listen, people, get in the poll, man. Get in the poll. Talk to me. We got a little scouting mission on Brighton. On Brighton. Brighton Hove Albion, people. Brighton Hove Albion. We're going to be talking about Brighton, why they're successful, just a little bit of insight into what kind of a football club they are. So smash the like, subscribe to the channel. We ain't going to be that long on here. Subscribe to the channel, people, and like the video. Subscribe and like. And get involved in the comments. So the quicker we can get the likes up, the better. So at the moment, it's 50-50. Can we beat Brighton tomorrow? 50-50, the poll. 50-50. 50-50. But let's get into it. Let's give you a little bit of background into Brighton. And Brighton are a team that smashed Manchester United comfortably in the last 3 seasons at Old Trafford. Let me repeat for the people at the back. Brighton have comfortably come to Old Trafford in the past 3 seasons and slapped us around like we're nobody. So yeah, the club has recently restructured scouting department, moving from traditional graphic scouting to more data-focused approach, identifying undervalued players, prioritizing player potential fit within the team's tactical structure. So Brighton are a team, let me repeat, that look at undervalued players, prioritize player potential to fit in with the team's tactical structure. Their thing is data-driven, club founded by Tony Bloom, who started data analysis company Brighton. Used data to identify players with high potential other clubs might miss. Fact. Position-based. Instead of assessing scouts in rigorous, Brighton assigned them specific player positions to gain deeper expertise to identify those roles. Focus on potential. Model is designed to sign players who can develop and give time to Brighton. Unlike clubs' more immediate trophy ambition, this allows the club to develop talent higher than potential profit. Restructuring. Late 2020 for Brighton, restructured scouting department, reduced the number of full-time scouts, increasing the reliance on data. Identifying undervalued players. Examples include players like Alexis McAllister, Kariu Mitoma, Masters Casado. Yeah, this is what Brighton do. Brighton are very clever. They box clever. Clever, they box. So that's who Brighton are, people. That's who Brighton are. They've got scouts that specifically look at each position, and they get their scouts to become experts in those positions. This is a club. They hire coaches that fits their model. They hire, they get players in that fit their model. That's what they do. They hire the coaches. Coaches, are they applicable to the structure and to the way Brighton want to play? Yes. Not like Manchester United. Make it up as you go along, FC. Make it up as you go along, FC. Make it up as you go along, FC. That's not who they are. But yeah, let's get into it. Let's get into the preview. Let's get into this preview, people. Let's get into the preview. The preview as it is. Let me give you our last results, actually. The last results. Direct results. So they drew with Tottenham 2-2. They beat Barnsley in the League Cup 6-0. They beat Chelsea 3-1. They drew with Wolverhampton Wanderers 1-1. And then they beat Newcastle City last weekend 2-1. Well, what we did, we lost 3-0 to City. We beat Chelsea 2-1. Then we lost to Brentford 3-1. Then we beat Sunderland 2-0. Then we beat Liverpool 2-1. So in the last how many games? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last 5 games, they've not lost. Well, we have lost. They drew twice and won the rest. We've lost 2. And yeah, how many do we have? So we lost against City, won Chelsea, lost to Brentford, beat Sunderland and Liverpool. So there we go, people. That's the form book. That's the form book. Manchester United have lost 6 of their last 7 league games against Brighton, winning 1, double the amount of their lost against them in the first 17 league meetings, winning 12, drawing 2, losing 3. Brighton have won each of their last 3 Premier League away games against Manchester United. Last side to win it, more consecutive league visits to Old Trafford, is City between 1968 and 1972. So City were the last team to do that to us. Thanks to 2-0 win against Sunderland and 2-1 win against Liverpool, Manchester United have won consecutive Premier League games on the Ruben Amina for the first time. Then they last won 3 in a row, August 2024, while last they did so in the same season in February earlier that year. Manchester United have won their last 3 Premier League home games, as many as their previous 13 at Old Trafford, drawing 2, losing 8. They last won more consecutively between April and August in 2003, 8, so that run was stopped by a 3-1 defeat to Brighton. Brighton have kept just 1 clean sheet in their last 20 Premier League games. With 2-0 win over Wolves in May, the Seagulls have lost just 2 of their last 13 league games, however, winning 7, drawing 4. Despite winning 3 of their 8 Premier League games this season, leading to 2 other 3 draws, losing to Brighton have spent the lowest share of their game time, winning 24% than any other game state term, 38.1% losing, 37% 8 drawing. Bruno Fernandes has just 3 goals involved in the last Premier League goals, 2 goals and 1 assist. Thought these have been worth 6 points to Manchester United. Only Antonio Semenyo 9 and Jack Grealish 7 have assisted and have been worth more points to their side this term. Manchester United Bremer have only been involved in more Premier League goals against Southampton, 8 than he has against Brighton, 6, 3 goals and 3 assists, with all 6 of these coming in the last 4 starts against the Seagulls. Mateus Cunha has had more shots following the ball carried than any other player in the Premier League, 12. However, he's still waiting for his first goal in Manchester United colours. Danny Welbeck has scored 4 goals in his last 3 Premier League games, more than he had previous 15 and 3, with brace against Chelsea, Newcastle this run. It's only the 3rd season which he's scored multiple goals more than 1 game after 2013-14-2 and 2017-2018-2. So there you have it, people. There you have it. There you have it. That's the stats with Brighton. Now, let's talk about how Brighton play. Brighton are a very, very good team. Very, very good. They're a very good team. Brighton play out from the back so comfortable. So comfortable. So incredibly comfortable the way they play out with their 2 centre-backs. They get the ball from the goalkeeper, split centre-backs, two full-backs go up on the top. The ball gets to them. They play through midfield. And even that, the 2 full-backs will switch the play to the 2 nightmarish wingers that usually have. Now, Mitoma might not be fit for tomorrow. He's been injured. So he might not be fit. So thank God for that. Because he scored. Last time we were there, he scored in that back post. He scored, mate. Well, Andre Onana just watched him like that. Those days with Onana. But, and then they got Mitoma there on the other side. They got that, oh my God. They got players, fast wingers. Incredibly fast wingers who can dominate. They play sometimes a 3 in midfield. Sometimes they'll play 2 in midfield. They'll mix it up. But they're a fantastic team in terms of the transition. They're a very, very good team in terms of the transition. Once they win the ball back, boom, they got pace, power. And then good old boy Danny. Old boy Danny Welbeck is on fire. Danny Welbeck's on fire. Welbeck's on fire. Your defense is terrified. Yes. As a United fan, I'm terrified for our defense because Welbeck is on fire. But one thing I would say about them, they do concede a lot of goals. They do concede a lot of goals. They do. They have the youngest manager, I think, in a top flight, I think, in European football, if I'm not mistaken. Is there any, especially in the top leagues, I think he's the youngest coach, their coach. So it's going to be very, very interesting tomorrow what happens. Very, very interesting tomorrow what happens when it comes to Manchester United and Brighton. Very, very interesting tomorrow. And boy, oh boy, oh boy. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. It's going to be a tough game tomorrow by any means necessary. Because their record is unbelievable. Their record is unbelievable. Their record is unbelievable. So I expect them to be a very, very good team tomorrow. Very, very good team tomorrow. Very good team that can do some damage to Manchester United. I ain't gonna lie. Very good team. Very good team. In terms of, they got goal scorers, they're full of goals, they attack you at ease, they play fantastic football, brand of football. They're a very good club. I just think that if they had more, I think they would be challenging. If they had more quality in defense and in goalkeeper, I think they would be playing for European football. I ain't gonna lie. They could be playing for European football That's what I believe. That is my belief. That's my belief about Brighton. If they had a fantastic defense, they'd be playing for more European football, and like De Zerbi did. But De Zerbi wanted specific players. He wanted to bring in his specific type of players, and their director of football, they didn't agree with him. They didn't agree with who should be played, like who you should be signing. They were like, no, you're first team coach. We do the signings. You're first team coach. We're not going to spend money. And he said to them, listen, I've got you into Europe for the first time in your history. I am now demanding that you reward me by getting more strength and depth for me. And there was an argument. And you know, De Zerbi is a man of his principles. So he said, I'm out. Deuce. But the coaching that guy did, first of all, Harry Potter, Graham Potter, what he did was brilliant. He set the foundation. De Zerbi came, enhanced the foundation, and took it to the next level. Brighton people did not want to break their structure to suit De Zerbi. They got rid of him. They brought in this young German guy, and I think he's doing a fantastic job. I ain't gonna lie. He's doing a fantastic job. He's doing a fantastic job. That's what he's doing. Fantastic job. Yeah. Fantastic job. That's what he's doing. So I expect nothing but a tough, extremely tough game tomorrow. Extremely tough game tomorrow. Now, going on to Baleba. Baleba's not been firing this season. He's not been incredible this season. He's actually, I think, once he had his heart set on going to Manchester United as a young player, that plays with you psychologically, mentally. It happens to loads of people. So that's what happened to him. And he is just finding form. Apparently, he had his best game of the season against Newcastle. That's a bad omen. That is a really bad omen. He's had his best, the best. He had his best, and that is worrying. That is really worrying. That is worrying. That he's had his best game against Newcastle of the season. I'm trying to find the possible. I'm basically trying to find the type of like what we're looking for, the potential team for tomorrow. That's what I'm trying to find at the moment. Potential lineup for tomorrow. Just bear with me, people. Possible lineups, predicted lineups. Predicted lineups. Predicted lineups, man. That's what I'm trying to find. And unfortunately, it's not showing me tomorrow what the predicted lineups could be for Manchester United Brighton. I don't know why. I can't tell you, but I don't know why it's not showing me. Preview. There we go. Found it now, people. Found it. Finally found it. I'm going to share it with you. Share it with you. With you. Share it with you. How many likes we got on the video? Have we got 50 likes yet? Please get in the comments, people. Have we got 50 likes yet? 50 likes. But this is the potential. Potential. In terms of team news tomorrow, Mason Mount and Harry Maguire are in doubt. Knox, but they might be fit. But I won't play Harry Maguire tomorrow anyway. They play with fast winger Minter, and they always have somebody else who can play on the wing as well. Mitoma might be back or he might be on the bench tomorrow. But this is the potential, so I wouldn't even play, me personally, Mount or Maguire. I'll bring Sesko back. I'll play Cunha here, or Mbeumo here, and Cunha there, and bring back Sesko. That's what I would do, me personally. But yeah, Van der Bruggen, Dunk, Heckel, Veltman, Kuya, Ayari, fantastic player, Belaba, Gomez, Mitter. I don't know what, Mitoma might not be fit, but these players will play. These players will play tomorrow. One of the big things that what people don't recognize about actually their coach, he makes changes ASAP. He don't mess about. About an hour in their games, he starts making changes and he brings more energy. He's very good at reading the game, the stage. If they need to bring on more pace, if they need to bring on more power, if they need to bring more control, if they need to bring defensive players to secure the win, they do it. He does it. He is not one of these coaches that sits there and is like, what about now? No, he makes changes. He makes changes ASAP. So tomorrow, me personally, I would bring in here, I would change this, and I would bring I would bring Lenny Euro, and me reject them all, man. Reject. So yeah, I'll just replace, put delete there, put Euro on this side. That's what I would do. I would not play Fernandes and Casemiro against Belaba and Harry. I'm telling you now, we'll get torn apart in there. I wouldn't do that, but he's going to do that. Casemiro and Fernandes will play. Mount, even though he's in that. Tomorrow we'll know how much Amorim rates Mason Mount, because we'll know tomorrow how much Mason Mount is rated by how Mason Mount's been played. Because the coach Amorim today said both of them have got knocks, nothing serious, but they've got knocks. But we'll see tomorrow. We'll see tomorrow. So why risk them both for this game if they're not? If you're waiting for them for tomorrow, I'll make the changes. But they've come and slapped us so easy, took us apart. One thing I would say, they play a high line. They like to move up. Dunk, Feltman, they like to defend about here. They like to move these players up. So one thing that can be good tomorrow is Lenny Lemon's balls. Can he angle those balls, left foot, right foot, to Cunha, to Mbeumo? Can he hit Amad Diallo? Can we make sure that Manchester United are getting behind that Brighton team? Can we get goals tomorrow? We have to score first. It's an absolute must tomorrow. Again, vital. Because mentally, psychologically, once we go behind anywhere in the past couple of years, this team, our team, players are fragile, mentally weak, fragile. I wouldn't like to see Diego Dalot either tomorrow. I would like to see actually us go in a bit more front foot, play Dogu there, because he can force Veltman back and whoever's going to play on the wing for them. So that's who I would play tomorrow. And if it was up to me, I won't be playing these two together. So if Mant is out, move Bruno to number 10. Do that if you must. I'm bringing in Kobe Mainoo, who can get hold of the ball. Do that. But we're not going to do that, people, because that's not who we are. We're not going to do that. So one thing I've noticed, Amorim has not changed his system. He's changed the way we play that system. He works against Brighton. It remains to be seen. Yeah, 100%. Let me just have a look at the poll. Let me just quickly have a look at the poll. Yeah, it's 50-50, people. It's 50-50. And I think that's whatever it is, 50-50. 58% actually, no, it's gone up again. 58% of you, no, 67% of you have said yes, we can. 30% of you saying no. Brighton do concede goals, I'm not going to lie to you. And by the way, we've got more votes on the thing than we've got likes. Smash the likes. You absolute beautiful people. How about that? How about that? You absolute beauties. Smash the like. I don't want to see hoofball crack tomorrow. Well, you're going to see it. This manager's all about picking up wins, bro. You're going to see it. 100%. Yeah. Ben, let me know if you want to jump on, but quickly. Can't stay too long, but let me know if you want to jump on. Even Mount out, you won't put Fernandez at camp. I think Mount will be a miss for us tomorrow. He's done good in midfield. I didn't see him anything. He didn't do anything in against Liverpool. He was a passenger. If United play as a unit, we can win. If Bruno and the rest go roaming around, then we'll lose. Yeah, 100%. Tomorrow is all going to be about how compact Manchester United are. Because if you give them, because one thing about Brighton are going to force you to be able to concede lots of spaces. Manchester United have got to play compact tomorrow. We must play as a super compact team tomorrow. If we're playing a low block, we all go low block. If we're doing a mid block, we start the mid block here, and everybody go. If we're doing a full press, everybody's got to go to the halfway line, and that's why I won't play Maguire tomorrow. That's why I won't play Maguire tomorrow. So there we go. There we go. That's on Brighton. How do we beat them? We have to get back between there. These two are gettable. Kuiper and Feltman are gettable. They play a high line. You can easily get behind them. And I think Amad Diallo might be the unlock. Brian Mbeumo and Amad Diallo might be the guys to unlock their system. They're very good at set pieces, by the way. Well, Sims is going to get a test tomorrow. Lemons will get a test tomorrow. They're very good. Very, very good with their crosses. And they've been scoring goals of set pieces lately. Especially with Dunk and Hype. They're a threat. So, and Welbeck is always a threat. Gomez, I don't know that much about. So let's look at this Gomez guy. Paraguayan, 22-year-old. See, they find gems everywhere. Paraguayan, 22-year-old. We gotta watch out for him. We've got to watch out for him. We must watch out for him. They play 4-2-3-1. We play 3-4-2-1. So it's going to be very interesting to see how we play tomorrow, people. But that's the preview. But we can beat them. But we've got to be switched on, play with the intensity and aggression, and the most importantly, stay compact. Because if we go wandering, if Bruno starts wandering and leaving Casemiro by himself, good night, the enemy. Forget Baleba. Ari is going to eat these spaces. And Mitta is quick, lightning. Welbeck's on fire. They know what they're all doing on the ball and off the ball. But I think defensively, they're not that great. You can get at them. They concede goals. They concede goals as much as we do. So we need to use the whole Old Trafford crowd tomorrow to put pressure on them. And if we can get an early goal and settle, then they have to come out more. And then we can hopefully find the spaces and beat them. Maguire might be out. Get this manager presser quotes. It's ridiculous, some of them. Nah, not really. Not really. But anyway, yep, another cup final. As Roy would always say after winning the treble. Facts. People, smash the like. Kobe Mainu, please. Nah, I don't think he's starting, man. Yeah, big up, man. Big up, Noah. Love. All my East African people, love. But yeah, that's what we've got, people. That's what we've got. Let me go to Amorim quotes. The Amorim quote. Let me just find the Amorim quotes. Let's swap this. There we go. Share this instead. There we go. You got the Amorim quotes. Can you all see me, people? Can you all hear me? There we go. Some of the Amorim quotes. Amorim told about top 4 in a press conference after Liverpool. But if that goal shot was 20 centimeters wide, story could have been very different. I want to keep things under control. If you're a manager and you don't win, people will doubt you. We must be clear about our trajectory and not change. Amorim were on what is liked about the 2 victories. This is what he said. First, we were really focused and we played different games. We played one way of playing, but to adapt our style to play depending on the moment. The first half against Sunderland wasn't the same as the second. I know I was there. The second half was dreadful. Against Liverpool, we scored straight away. Then we managed the game, played differently because it was necessary at the time, and that's a good thing. So, yeah, like I said, I'll never fault a coach going to Anfield. Most important thing is the win that matters. Amorim on Bruno Fernandes, 300 game. The frustration he feels is because he wants to help a lot. He suffers a lot with losses. Every time he doesn't win, you can feel it. He takes it personally, and he should be as a captain. He's a great leader, great footballer. Okay, don't tell Ben that. Amorim on Liverpool, we use a good spirit to win games. The same thing. Amorim on Fabian Hassler. You can see the way they play the game. Really intense quality. There. They believe in a lot what they are doing, even under pressure. So I'm a huge fan of Fabian Hassler. Yeah. Well, Sandro Martinez is training. Is back on the ground with the ball, but he's not training with the team. His knees responding really well. I don't want to say specific day or game. He's closest training with the team. Amorim on Maguire. So this is the big quote. Amorim sign a new contract before his current deal runs out. We're really happy with Harry. It's not time to talk about that because it gives the idea we're thinking far away. We focus on the next game. Well, they're negotiating. You can't really say anything. Amorim on Brighton. They're really complete. They need to be really smart and face the game with real focus and everything that we do because they're a very strong team. Yeah. So this is what he said about Mason Mount. He says, Amorim, we had some problems this week with Harry Maguire and Mason Mount knocked, but nothing serious. We'll see tomorrow. Sandro Martinez is unavailable. That was the gist of what he was saying, people. That was the gist of what he was saying. Exactly. Yeah, he needs to leave. Yeah, 100%. Yeah. So there we go, people. That's where we go. That is where is that, people. That is where is that. Manchester United. Manchester United. Tomorrow, big game. Everybody knows how Brighton play. We all know the midfield. They're so cohesive. And I personally believe if they have some good defense, if you give them Liverpool's 2 centre-halves or Arsenal first 2 centre-backs, I think they go fight for European places. And I mean Champions League because they're a very good team. They just lack the depth in their squad. But that's just me. How long do you think extending Maguire better not be more than a year? Listen, Maguire needs to go. It's simple, man. He needs to go. The fan base are so concussed. Maguire needs to go. He needs to go, people. Harry Maguire needs to go. We don't need Harry Maguire to stay in Manchester United. Harry Maguire needs to go. It's simple as that. I can't make this up too much. Harry Maguire needs to go. He does. He needs to go. It's simple as that. The last thing I wanted to cover was this, again, more links with Lewandowski and Kane. This obsession with Harry Kane, who's a pensioner now, and Robin Lewandowski, who's a pensioner. Like, we've not tried pensioners before. I used to call it Simmer Frame FC, you remember? some in the fan base and some of the journalists and some of the PR teams from Lewandowski and Kane, they're all on the Simmer frame ride. I am off this. I called it Simmer Frame FC. What are we doing here? I'm being serious. What the F are we doing here? Get off this ride, man. Let's get off this ride. Get the F off the ride, people. Get off the ride. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? This obsession. We need midfield players. There'll be a video dropping tomorrow. Make sure you keep an eye on that. Video dropping about our midfielders. Make sure you give it a watch. The obsession with these midfielders. But yeah, in terms of that, I'll be in London tomorrow. I won't be going to the game. I'm doing a bit of piece of solidarity with families. So I'll be in London tomorrow. Sending love to everybody at Old Trafford. And yeah, I hope Manchester United beat them. So hopefully I'll find a way of watching the game. And then I'll be reacting. I'll be getting the coach back. So I'll be back on the coach. So I'll be reacting to the game. If I can't do an instant match reaction, then we'll do a late match reaction. Hopefully with the boys, if they're still available. On a Saturday night. Late Saturday night. So yeah. Be well, people. Be well. Be good to yourselves. Bruno Fernandes on Halil Ofasoma. Jason Wilcox said, like Omar Barada said, we won't say no, but obviously we want you to stay at the club. But if you want to go, we don't say that it's not a good offer for us because it's a massive money. The club's biggest sale was probably 20 million, Daniel James. And I'm not very sure Scott McTominay was above that. Yeah. It's crazy. But then to go from that big amount of Halliad that you could offer 80, 100 million, they were more eager to pay. I don't get this. Amorim as well, to be fair. Amorim as well. Amorim didn't want to let him go. So did Jim. Jim didn't want to let him go as well. This is a fact. The facts of the matter, people. The facts of the matter. There we go. We wouldn't have this problem we have this season. Manchester United would have signed a midfield player and the rest would have been history. The rest would have been history. But it is what it is. We are where we are, people. Please smash a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. This added thing, this old age question of Bruno Fernandes should have gone or should have stayed. Stop asking him now. The guy's here. Stop asking it. Yeah, like you said, it's a shirt seller. He's the face of the football club. But yeah, Manchester United have lost 20 times better players than Bruno Fernandes. You heard me right. 20 times player than Bruno Fernandes. Now take it to the bank. Take it to wherever you want to take that to. That's my opinion. So I'm not worried about losing Bruno Fernandes or any other player in this squad. Facts. It's about team. Manchester United need to play as a team tomorrow. That's the most important thing. The win at Anfield means nothing if you don't get the 3 points, or at least don't get beat tomorrow. Yeah, that could be true. Apparently, he had his best game, Jamie Wayne, against Newcastle when they beat them 2-1. So, people, we can be here all day and night waffling to you, but we're not going to do that. We're going to cut the waffle. It's free Palestine. It's win, lose, or draw, Galantis and Ratcliffe out. It's free Sudan, it's free the Congo, free Lebanon, free everywhere where people are resisting. whether it's in the continent of Africa, whether it's in the West Asia, whereas around the world, people are resisting colonization, imperialism, and the war machine. Peace, love, and light to all of you. And we'll see you for the match reaction tomorrow. We hope and pray. I've been living, and I told you, what would it be tomorrow? What would the theme be tomorrow? Tonight, we're living on a prayer. We're living on Pajovi. We're not even halfway there, people. We're living on a prayer, and we're not even halfway there. But tomorrow, is it back to reality, or are Manchester United breaking the curse, winning 3 games in a row? That's what we're going to find out tomorrow. By 7:30 tomorrow night, 8 o'clock nearly, 7:45, we know what's going on. We know what's going on. We will all know. I'm going to be on my way back, traveling back from LONDON. So make sure you keep an eye on what we're going live with the panel. If I can do it, I'll do an instant match reaction video for you. If not, sorry, the video about midfielders is out on Sunday, not tomorrow. I'm thinking today's Saturday. On Sunday, there's a video. So keep an eye on that video about the midfielders. I've got a bit of breaking news in that because some people didn't catch it. Between me and you, Keep it shush. But we'll be back tomorrow after the game. You'll see a video, hopefully. And then we'll do the panel discussion and breakdown of the game. Peace, love, and light, people. Look after each other. Take care. Free Palestine. Stop the genocide. F Zionism.